Hi, I am Erin, one of the business development managers here at Nitrogenics. Your patients and staff trust you to keep them safe, and we see ourselves as your partner in that duty of care. We provide safe, reliable, one-stop shop solutions so that you can focus on your patients. In this video, I'm going to be talking about medical oxygen and running you through our FAQs. Our medical oxygen cylinders come in three sizes. We have small, which is 2.8 litres, the medium old style and new style, which are 10 litres, and then the large, which is 15.7 litres. Each new cylinder that you will receive will come with a tamper seal intact. It is up to the clinic to remove that tamper seal when you're ready to put the cylinder into use. Cylinder will come with a medical batch tag and a batch number on that tag. This batch number is also a date, and the date reflects the last time the cylinder was filled. So in this case, we're looking at the 5th of the 10th, 2022. There are also three fields which need to be filled in. They are when the cylinder was received in full, when it was placed in use, and when it was empty. These need to be filled in by the customer. So now I'm going to discuss a few common issues that we do troubleshooting for. So firstly, issues with the tight valve on the cylinder. So commonly we have this issue when the cylinder has been over tightened. The cylinder valve on top should be able to be opened and closed without strain, so we say finger tight. Please check that you are turning the cylinder in the direction of the arrow in terms of if you're wanting to open it or close it. It's important to ensure that the cylinder valve is turned off to fin close at the end of each use. Another issue that we commonly see is a regulator not sitting flush. This is usually when the cylinder hasn't been attached correctly. So in that case, we would often suggest to the customer that they fully remove the regulator, realign everything, and then reattach it and retest it. So to remove it, we simply untwist it and take it off. We need to double check the indents here are going to align on the cylinder and that the metal yoke washer is in there. So to reattach it, you just need to make sure that those are aligning with the holes on the bottle, here and here. Twist it back on, and then just check everything is sitting flush. If you experience a hissing or leaking of oxygen from the regulator, there's possibly two things that could be causing that. Firstly, we ask you to make sure that your oxygen is turned off. If the oxygen is turned off, it should not be releasing any oxygen as long as the regulator is attached correctly. Then we would ask you to check that the regulator is attached correctly. So again, removing everything and double checking that it is all aligned. And then the second option is that the metal yoke washer may not be present. So inside each regulator there is a metal yoke washer. If this is either missing or not aligned, then that will cause oxygen to leak out. So if it's missing, you'd need to contact us and we can replace it for you. If it's not aligned, you would just need to put it back into place and then reattach your regulator and retest it. So when your cylinder is turned on, this arrow will point to how full the cylinder is. So when you receive your cylinder in full, it should be sitting within the green lines there. When you're getting closer down to the red here, or you're in the red, then we would suggest that you are arranging to have that cylinder exchanged. Please assess your required usage and order accordingly to avoid the cylinder becoming empty. So recently the medium cylinder has been updated to a new handle here. We have discovered that there is a certain type of regulator, the CAPES medical regulator, which is a bit too short to be compatible with this cylinder. That regulator is compatible with the old style, however these are being phased out. So if you are a customer who currently has one of the shorter CAPES medical regulators, then we would suggest changing to a standard size regulator so that you're able to use either of these cylinders quite easily. With these being phased out, stock may become an issue in the near future. A cylinder without a legible product label should not be used and should be returned to us if you come across one. So easy ways to identify if this is a Nitrogenics product is firstly the medical oxygen tag here You'll also see Nitrogenics Limited engraved in the side of the bottle. We have the call to service Nitrogenics card as well, which also has our details so that you can book in any exchanges that you need to for your oxygen. If you have checked all of the above and an issue is still present, please contact us and we will arrange to have that cylinder collected and we will do an investigation to work out the issue. For urgent matters, call us directly on 0800 22 3385. Collection of all suspect cylinders will undergo an investigation and charges may apply if a fault is not found. Each regulator needs to be calibrated every 12 months. An easy way to identify this is with the sticker that should be on the side of it. It'll tell you when it was last tested, who tested it, and when it's next due for calibration. Every medical device in New Zealand needs to be annually performance verified to meet the New Zealand standards. This includes medical oxygen regulators, which need to be verified annually for the duration of their life. Calibration is the comparison of measurement values delivered by a device under test with those of a calibration standard of known accuracy, in this case to meet the New Zealand standard. So effectively, it's testing the regulator to make sure it continues to meet the above New Zealand standards and work as intended when used with medical oxygen delivery. For urgent matters, call us directly on 0800 22 3385. If you have any questions about this video or medical oxygen, please contact us. Thank you for your time.